everything down.
Welcome back to D&D Run. So, last week you had finished your investigation of the town by looking around, finding clues about what had occurred, mostly finding the tavern where the spirit caller had been staying, finding out that he had actually visited the temple to find a cleric who had been attempting to track the dragon that had been plaguing this area. You had also found the temple destroyed and were attacked by a large mass of zombies that formed a kind of giant. Defeating it, you were able to determine that you were meant to head north to go find the actual dragon itself. Lucian also had his spiders burst out of his chest, unfold into the size of horses, and run off into the town.
Did I get a chance to name them before I passed out?
You were a little unconscious at the time.
Yeah, you took a lot of damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
Name them now.
And then, well, they phased out too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
So.
Oh, they got away?
Yeah. The party ended up traveling just outside of town. Lucian, however, you have woken up inside of a tavern. It's dark inside. The scent of sweat is heavy in the air. You looking around, you can see that the tavern has just been filled with people. There's probably a good 2 to 3 dozen people kind of shoved inside this building here. You yourself are laid out on the countertop.
Where am I?
Shh,
Where am I?
Shut
Who are
up!
you?
So, the bartender puts a hand over your mouth. Shut up! There's still zombies out there. All right. You can talk. Just be quiet.
Who are you? Where are my friends? Where are you keeping me?
Well, you've slipped into a coma. Your friends killed a lot of the zombies. We're just waiting for the rest to die off.
Is there still a gaping hole in my chest, or how's my wounds looking?
Oh, I mean, they've been... Yeah, there's holes in your chest from where they popped out.
So many holes.
It's like 3.
Three holes. I'm gonna try to get up and see how far I can make it.
I mean, I adjusted your hit points on your character sheet to reflect the damage you took from those spiders bursting out.
It's like a negative 500. Let me see this.
He put you to an 11, I think.
Oh, okay. We're still kicking here. All right. Well, I'm gonna ask them. Which way did my friends go? I need to catch up with them.
I think they said they were headed north.
All right. Okay. Any healers here that can help me out, or
Sorry,
I can take off?
nothing to hear. But maybe it's night soon. If you head outside of town, you should be able to maybe, I guess, follow where your friends went. I imagine they probably cut their way through some of the zombies. Just follow a trail to destruction.
Can I take a short rest?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Get some hit points.
Okay. As for the rest of the team, you are on the outskirts of town. Last you know, Lucian has fallen into a coma from which he may never wake up. The 3 spiders have burst out of his chest. And you sort of know that you are heading north to try and find this dragon, as well as the spirit caller. What's everyone doing?
Piffle complains about the weather.
It's rainy, cold,
See, I knew it.
strong gusts of wind really cut through your
Did we get a long rest after getting out of town? I don't remember.
You have not taken the long rest yet.
That's the thing we need to do.
I would like to take a long rest as well.
It might be a good idea to take a rest, on the outskirts of town where it's been cleared and where the zombies.
That's what I was asking. I don't know if that's where we stopped.
Or we go out into the wilderness.
Okay. I mean, it's definitely getting later in the day. It's probably around 4 or 5 p.m. at this point. Sun is actually around this point. The sun definitely be dipping below the horizon.
Sun's getting real low.
Set up a camp of some sort, perhaps.
Okay. Make a survival check to set up camp, light a fire, things like that.
I D4 to help on this, or is that too long of a setup?
It would take longer than a minute, so I don't think that would help in this regard.
Also,
Doesn't matter. You're able to clear out a spot and are able to get a fire going. You do notice with the kind of slush rain that you're getting, it is kind of dampening the fire a little bit.
is there anything we can make to cover the
Graham is gonna see if they can
fire slightly?
make like a lean-to out of like evergreen
Yeah.
Yeah, make
boughs
another.
or something.
Make a nature check to determine if you can find some branches that will work.
Can Graham ask for help for advantage? Because I have a good modifier but no training.
I was assist.
Can I help?
Yeah.
There you go.
Not bad.
All right. Yeah, Graham, you're able to find. You're able to identify certain trees. You just know that you need to go get the branches of trees that are kind of closer to the top of the tree. That have not been kind of like pushed down by snow. The ones up higher are definitely a little drier and are going to work better for acting as a lean-to.
Okay. So Graham will set himself to doing that.
Okay, go ahead and just make the survival to harvest those.
Mm,
Can I assist them?
Yeah. Well, Graham, you're able to quite successfully grab a good number of branches and have brought them back to the fire and are able to construct a crude but effective lean-to over the fire.
Nice.
That ought to help a bit. Graham's looking pretty beat up himself. He's tuckered out.
The slush and frozen rain is definitely starting to pick up as well.
Did we buy tents from those
Yeah, we
giants?
did.
We did.
Oh yeah, we did.
Okay.
We can still set those up, but it'll be good to have a nice, secure fire.
Oh yes.
All right. While this is going on, Lucian, you've been able to successfully take a short rest.
Lucian is going to. The guy told him what direction they headed in.
You said north.
All right.
North.
Lucian is gonna try to sneak out north.
All right. Heading out into the streets. It is darker. I believe you have dark vision though, so it's not too bad for you to navigate. You definitely feel freezing rain striking your top of your head and your hands. I believe the rest of you is bundled up, making the ground slick. You can also hear the occasional moan of zombies throughout the area.
Well, can I enter sneak mode and try to get out of Dodge?
Yep. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
You can't sneak and dodge in the same turn.
You can if you're a rogue.
Or you're pretending to be a rogue.
Lucian, you are very stealthy. You're able to stick to the shadows, especially now that it's darker. Making your way north, you do find the occasional zombie or two. Especially as you head out of the town, the thick groups of zombies are starting to thin out. So you are really only seeing like the occasional group here or there.
Would you say it's a thick group?
Well, the thick groups have cleared out mostly by now.
Like it's a girthy group.
It's a thick zombie.
Well, you do find the occasional rather hefty zombie.
Turgid zombies.
Can I try to like go up and like stealth assassinate one or two?
I mean, you can certainly
Oh,
try.
no.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You are not a rogue, dude.
That's all right.
You're also heavily wounded.
No, I'm back to full.
With wow, really? Wow. I guess wizards, yeah, they don't have a lot of hit points.
Three hit dice did it for me. I got a 6 and a 7, so that was like half my health right there.
All right. Well, the zombie doesn't notice you, so you can feel free to attack with advantage.
Advantage.
I don't have my dagger actually on my quick stuff, so let's pretend it's the quarterstaff, I guess.
Okay. Just gonna
You
bop
pull a
him.
copy you have.
-1 bludgeoning. I don't think that's right.
It's because it uses your strength to attack.
What's the dagger?
Dagger would dagger. I believe you can use either strength or dexterity to attack with. I would just roll a d20, add your proficiency, and add your dex modifier for the dagger.
Okay.
Okay.
11. I'm gonna use a luck.
Well, it's you have to add your proficiency and your dex modifier for the dagger.
+3 plus my proficiency is 14. Sorry, 15 total.
Well, I believe that does hit for the zombie. All right. Plus, you can attack twice. You have an
Wouldn't your
advantage.
proficiency bonus be +3? We're level 6.
Yeah, 11 +3 +1.
Oh, your dex is +1.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. But yeah,
Plus one.
you can attack again as the you're attacking with advantage. The zombie does not notice you. Or you could just take that attack if you'd like.
We're gonna use the luck on that one.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go with the 11. Well, whatever it is, 14. Well, that does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
What's a dagger damage?
It's like 1d4? Not a
Six.
lot. Plus your dex modifier, of course.
It'd be D4 plus
D4.
1.
+1, you said? +1?
1d4 plus 1. Yep.
Lucian's gonna die to a zombie.
Okay, so 4 damage. You sink the dagger into the back of the zombie and pull it out, and the zombie turns to you. It is going to then make a slam attack against you. But I don't believe a 9 hits.
Does not. Although my AC is like 11 right now.
I believe your mage armor still should be up, right?
It's,
I don't know how long it's been, but it was 8
it
hours.
lasts 8 hours.
I believe you cast it before the actual, like, going into the town, and that would not have been 8 hours, so you still would have the benefit of your mage armor.
Lucky.
Okay. Cool. Lucky.
So that zombie's made an attack against you. You can feel free to now go to your turn.
Yeah. I'll just keep silent striking this guy.
Okay. Now, at this point, you don't get to attack with advantage, as he knows you're there, but...
Okay. Well, let's just do one of these then.
Magic missile, dealing 7 or 1d4 plus 1. Hold on.
Right in the macro.
What's? Yeah, that's weird. Just roll a d4 like twice more, and we'll add the damage to it. And actually, that's adding your intelligence modifier. Doesn't sound right. It'll be wow, it's 3 4s in a row, so it'll be 5 5 5 for 15.
Nice.
Plus the 4 you had done is 19. Okay, so these 3 missiles shoot out and go hitting the zombie. It is going to make
Anime
another
style.
slam attack against you, hitting, dealing 2 bludgeoning damage as it just scratches at you. What would you like to do?
Damn this zombie. Well, let's just yeah, we'll do this again. Magic missile.
Okay.
3 d4s.
Yeah, 3d4, and then we'll just add 1 to each. Okay, so 4. Okay. All right. That's an interesting way.
Tough little buggers.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do this. The magic missiles strike the zombie, and it falls to the ground. But a moment later, it lifts back up. Use half of its movement to get out of prone. Actually, I don't think it says... No, it does not. The zombie actually did not do that. It's going to slam you one more time. But I don't believe it 12 hits with your mage armor.
Does not.
The zombie is still up, but it definitely has holes in it where your magic missile struck, where the dagger had pierced into the back.
Magic missile hit the holes.
The only place I strike. We got this, we got that. We still need that, I guess. Oh, magic missile is level 2 spell.
You're casting it as a level 2?
No, I'm sorry. It is a level 2 spell.
I thought that magic missile was a level 1 spell.
You can cast it at higher levels.
Yeah, you can cast it at a higher level, but I believe it is a level 1 spell to start with.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
2 slot. Okay, whatever. Just go with the dagger strikes.
Okay.
Dagger.
Well, just the one because he's no longer surprised.
Oh, no, sorry. We use second luck on that one. Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Adding your bonuses, that does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Let's go. 5.
All right. The zombie. Does that happen more than once? Doesn't say so. Yeah, the zombie once again slumps down, but then picks back up, slams at you, but misses.
Right, let's keep slicing them up.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another dagger roll. Does hit. Go ahead, roll damage. Okay. Still enough. The zombie is... Yeah, that damage roll was low enough that did not help. So the zombie once again, you're just stabbing this thing over and over, but it is not dying.
What are you using, like a blunt fork or something? Jesus.
Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Okay. Yeah, this zombie's still up and operational and angry. And you're starting, I believe, yeah, you'd be able to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah.
And Lucian, you're hearing this fight is definitely drawing, so that's 2 damage. All right. Pass.
Face spiders.
All right, he's gonna make a slam attack against you. I believe that does hit.
I'm gonna use a shield.
All right, then that does not hit. As you just fling up a shield and the zombie claws what would have been your eyes, but is now being reflected. Now, you are actually beginning to hear other zombies hear this commotion and congregate to this area.
Okay. Lucian's fucking out. Fuck this shit.
Nice.
What he wanted to be a silent kill turned into a full-on battle. Yeah. Let's just get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just go.
Metal Gear Solid into a box real quick.
I'm assuming you use your action to disengage, and then you get the zoomies and run.
Yeah, let's go with that. That sounds perfect.
Everybody else, at this point, you see on all fours a man-sized cat just bolt out of town. He's probably a good 150 feet to your east, heading north.
Damn it. Graham stands up, draws that glowing magic longsword, and just holds it in the air very Thundercat style and lights it up, and just kind of waves it at him like a rave glow stick.
Lucian, give me a perception check, please.
Kaido says, Lucian, look, another tabaxi. Oh, wait a minute. That is Liz.
Can I?
You don't really see anything. You're a little focused.
Can I?
Cats love laser pointers.
Can I shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts in front of him to get his attention?
You're gonna get the zombies' attentions too.
Fuck him.
You can, but you have to be careful not to strike Lucian.
Yeah, I'm shooting in front of him, so.
Yeah, but he's moving pretty quick. So give it an old college try. See what you do.
All right, let's find out.
Can I go?
Okay, that first one strikes. Yeah, both strike about 5 to 10 feet in front of Lucian. So he does. Actually, no. That has a range of 120 feet, so it would actually land about 30 feet to his left.
Yeah.
What do I have to roll to piss?
I don't know
Performance?
if he would know.
Is it what's my check? And I'm not proficient at it. I don't think.
Performance, I imagine.
Oh, God.
Performance?
Animal handling.
Yeah.
No, please.
Yeah, actually, probably animal handling.
Lucian's not an animal. He's a tabaxi.
Just
You're
ask
calling
that
him like a
barmaid.
cat.
All right, you want
He's
me to
an
do
animal.
animal handling? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you are trying to call him like a cat.
Oh god. Oh, nice. Fuck yeah.
Lucian, I imagine you would pick up the little pss, 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 coming from the west of you.
Not to mention two explosions right next to him.
Well, you probably wouldn't necessarily notice those. They don't like make a pow as they hit.
I should have aimed at him.
Two explosions and he goes, nah. And then
He was out of range. He was more than 120 feet away from you.
Maybe I should get the 300-foot thing later.
So I noticed explosions near me.
Well,
No,
you
you don't
don't notice necessarily the explosions. You would have heard some sound to the left of you, but mostly what catches your attention is the pss, 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 pss.
I got him.
I start sniffing the air. Smells musty over there. I also smell a dog. It smells like Aurora. Maybe.
Holy bitch in here.
Your butt twitches.
I will head my way over there.
Well, doesn't take too long. Takes only a few seconds for you to see that your friends are setting up a little camp. Graham holding a magic sword above his head.
Hey, what's up, guys? Did you guys see my babies? I can't find them.
Get over here. You're pulling the zombies.
Yeah, your babies are going to be a different arc where we have to fight them later on.
Ooh. Hey, I woke up with like holes and stuff in me. You guys couldn't hook it up with some healing?
My guy. My
We were
dude.
tapped
My
the
friend.
fuck out.
If
Blacked
he's
out.
come
What
over,
happened?
Graham puts a hand on his shoulder.
I
We
blacked
just
out.
got our
What
asses
happened?
kicked by like 400 zombies in one body.
So
Yeah.
many.
Yeah, how did that go? What happened?
Well, we're
Well, we
alive.
lived.
Good.
Spoiler alert. We lived. And you gave birth in your sleep. Surprise.
Were they beautiful? Were they precious? Were they glorious?
They
Were
were
terrifying?
blue and white and phasing in and out of the astral plane as they skittered off among the buildings. They were the size of horses,
Mazel
and you're
tov.
never doing that again.
On the
Ooh.
plus side, though, if we were to tame these beasts that are your children,
Oh
my
my
god, they would
God.
be beautiful.
I'd
They
rather
would be
fight.
beautiful.
What I'm hearing is astral plane vehicles. Got it.
Vehicles, wow. From children demoted to vehicles. Nice.
Demoted or promoted?
Yeah, oh my god.
Graham, just come over here, and we'll keep an eye out to see if any more zombies have.
Let's have a long rest together.
I miss you guys. Let's go to sleep. I'm tired.
Yeah, it's so great to see you.
I'd like to pet Lucian, but against Viper. And heavy-handed.
Does Lucian accept this?
Yeah.
Good kitty, good kitty. kind of like in Finding Nemo. Remember the girl that would shake the fucking
Oh
bag?
God.
Yeah, she like loved the fish, but she had a very rough way of loving it. Same kind of idea.
Yeah.
Good kitty. Yeah. I don't
Fern
know why
sees
this
this
is.
and tells Kaido he's not allowed to pet Aurora ever.
It's like getting up cliffs, Aurora. Give his side eye. He can't.
Are you getting catty with a dog?
I'm gonna put some animal handling points one time, and I'm just gonna surprise or a squeaky toy.
How many hit dice do we recover on a long rest?
You recover half your hit die, rounded down.
Okay.
Assuming the rest goes without a hitch, we should probably.
Oh,
do
we
a
need
watch
to.
like normal.
Yeah.
Well,
I need to stay up with somebody that has dark vision because I do not.
all right. How about you and Otto stick together? Sorry.
All
Otto.
right. Sorry, Kaido. I feel like you meant to say, but it's alright.
I
Yeah.
didn't.
I'll stay up with Otto. And I
Well.
guess Graham will stay up with Lucian.
Yeah, actually,
Sorry,
that makes sense because
Lucian.
Graham can bring him up to speed. And
Yes.
as Graham is explaining, like, all right, so the spirit caller's not here anymore. He made this big mob zombie thing, and after it died, the rest of them started dying. But by then, you had started foaming at the mouth and leaking spiders. We don't know exactly where he's going. I didn't. Ah, damn it! Could have spoken with the dead priest that we ran into. Maybe we should do that before we go.
Is there a specific time frame that you need to do that, or no? It's good. We can go tomorrow.
I think there's some conditions to that. Actually, why don't I just do this? I can make it easy. I will hit the quote
I
pass.
believe the only condition is you can't do it again for like another month or something.
No, it just needs a mouth.
Yeah. Really, you should just cut off the head. You should just cut off the head and take it with you.
Oh, really?
Please don't say that to them. They'll do it.
The spell fails if the corpse was targeted with a spell within the last 10 days. That's the only like thing. Okay.
I also don't believe it can be undead, but that may be like.
Yeah, the corpse must
That
still
might
have
have
a
just
mouth
been,
and
like-
can't be undead.
Yeah.
We just lost Ed.
Oh no, when we stayed up to look for people, Otto got attacked.
Edo?
Where is Ed?
I don't know. But it should be back on in a second.
Oh, I just said power flickered.
I meant, yeah. Well, he'll be back on shortly. So, if everybody wants to take a long rest, just select
love to take
3 shifts. Who is going to be on the 3 shifts? Or if you
Graham
wanted to
takes
go back
first
to-
with Lucian,
Okay.
and
Otto, and Kaido.
that's my perception for looking out.
All right.
Biffle will take the early morning shift
And
Okay,
this is
so
with the birds.
So I guess Fern and Biffle are together.
Fern and Fiffle. Okay.
I don't know which.
Biffle.
Birds.
The F sounds.
Biffle.
His name is Fiffle.
All right. Well, I guess I will have Kaido roll for
Yes.
perception for his and Otto's initial rest.
Right. I'm doing perception. You said, is this advantage because it's with Otto, or no? Just a single roll. Is there any
Well,
bonuses
you would
to
it
or
would be
no?
disadvantage because of the darkness, but then
Yes.
advantage
Otto's got the
because
goggles of night.
Otto. So you would just roll flat perception.
Flat roll. You got it.
Otto does have the goggles though.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's fine. Nothing you can see.
All good.
It's all good.
'Kay.
So anyway, Fern, you feel the slash of a blade across your.
No.
Anyway, no, the night passes it without incident, or at least your shift does without incident. It's hard to hear over not only the patter of rain, but also the wind that's kind of howling around. But you manage to end the shift. You wake up Graham and Lucian and retreat back into the tent.
How do I wake up Graham? Let me see.
Animal handling check.
I will whisper in his ear. Hey, it's your turn.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No worries.
No worries.
Power
I'm on
flicker.
my hotspot right now. So,
Yeah.
Well, we didn't see anything during our shift, which was good, Graham. No, I mean, which was good, Otto.
yeah, you rolled, so I'm not convinced.
Yeah, it was a 5, so it's a good thing you weren't convinced. So, but we're all good. We're waking the next people up for their shift. So hey, ignorance is bliss, and it worked out for us.
All right. Come on,
Anyway,
Lucian.
during my shift, I what I'd like to have said is like, so you're gonna tame that dragon, Kaido?
Oh my goodness. Listen, I don't know if you've realized, but my animal handling check is absolutely garbage.
I know. That's why you have to have Fern to help you.
All right, I'm gonna have to start being nicer to Aurora for sure. I'm just gonna have to practice becoming nicer and the steps to having a pet, and try to see if I can convey any of those towards taming a dragon.
So you're gonna pet her against her fur, or?
Like, you mean
Aurora?
against the scale, the dragon?
You know, I don't know any better, so I think I need to get bit by Aurora at least once to understand that is the wrong thing to do. So I don't know. I guess we'll see for the next interaction between Kaido and Aurora.
Lord.
I RP to a fault. God damn it! Let it be known that Rami is a wise man. Not that much wiser, but wiser. But Kaido is a -1, okay? I must abide.
Fair enough.
We must descend.
Nice.
So you
Yeah,
whisper in Graham's ear.
Yes, I whisper in Gavin here. Wake up, wakey, wakey. It's your time.
Do you gotta do it like that?
I'm so sorry. I apologize. Or I could wake him up from Friday. Push a blunt right into his face. Juhas! But no, I will instead sensually whisper in your ear.
Yeah.
You did theoretically get the route that you were looking for. You just never returned with it.
Oh, we did find that route?
Yeah, we gathered some up. We might be able to get some on the way back, but
Oh.
we got other things to worry about.
Nice. Okay.
Or like give it to them on the way back, but we gotta,
Yep.
All right, Graham and Lucian, your shift
All right.
is up.
If you want to use the roll I used before, it would be a 19.
Okay. Yeah, you could use that roll. The night, once again, don't really notice anything. I mean, you do hear the occasional zombie from the town, but as the night progresses, you hear less and less of them.
Small favors.
But the wind and the rain do make it difficult to see or hear anything. Your lean-to does protect the fire, but it passes without incident.
Yeah, cool.
Passes without a trace.
And you wanted to also update Lucian on everything that happened?
Yeah, Graham spends the time getting him up to speed on what happened since the hatching.
The hatching. Can we call that's
hatching
the
event.
official event?
The hatching incident.
The hatching incident. I like that.
Hatching.
The hatching.
It's hatching!
That's gonna be a movie that in like 2022, 2023. Watch. The hatching.
Okay, well, I could see it working. You can make a lot of money with a low-budget horror film.
There's a fucking film coming out that's about a crocodile.
We are a low
called
budget.
Lyle the Crocodile. I think we're there. Yeah, I keep seeing it on YouTube. It's supposed to be like a fun animation like CGI animal that joins the family, but they chose a fucking crocodile.
Oh, well, that could be cute.
Sorry about my other character.
In a while.
All right.
It's been a while now.
So, Graham, you and Lucian finish your watch with no trouble. You can feel free to go ahead and wake up Fern and Fiffle. And
Graham will go in and gently shake awake Fern first. I mean, Fiffle might be biting by now. All right, Fern, wake up. Your shift. I'll get.
Okay.
Aren't werewolves like scared of silver? Maybe we should surround Fiffle in silver.
Oh no.
do
Wait,
you,
he's rich. He's probably surrounded in silver by himself.
Maybe.
Maybe not. We don't know.
do you
Yeah,
surround him in
fire.
silver?
I'm not gonna surround
All right.
my friend in silver.
So after getting Fern awake, so there's at least somebody else on hand if he does go a little, werewolfy. Graham will wake Fiffle kind of a little more hesitantly. Just
Piffle wakes with a shriek as if from a nightmare.
Oh god.
morning, Fiffle. It's your watch.
Oh, all right.
Fiffle,
Alright.
you don't remember your nightmare, but you do still feel you still have the taste of blood in your mouth from the nightmare before it disappears.
Yep. That sounds right. All right.
Oh, did I miss a nightmare when I was disconnected?
No. Fiffle doesn't remember his nightmare, he just knows he had one.
No, okay.
He tastes blood. He knows it wasn't his.
Your mouth doesn't hurt, so you don't think you bit your lip or anything.
Could have really been a nightmare then.
Mhm.
Seems fine.
He wakes up in cold sweat.
Graham will then. He will also mention we might want to run back into town tomorrow morning real quick and see if we can speak with Dead on the remains of those priests, and then go to bed.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm down. Sure.
All right.
Chat with dead guys. What's that going, Graham?
Sorry, what?
I support you chatting with dead guys.
Ah. Well, thank you. It's always nice to see. People around here get a little fiddly about that sort of thing.
All right. Fiffle, Fern, one of you go ahead and make a perception check for your shift.
Do you want me to, or
I think I'm a 6.
okay? I've got +7, so I guess either one.
Yeah, Fiffle, you do it.
You should do it.
I should do it. Okay.
You should do it.
Okay. All right.
Do it.
The night passes without incident, although Fiffle, you do notice that
No, I'm-
the clouds
Oh.
have begun to part, and in the sky is a moon that is nearly full. You have just a few days left.
Oh no.
I'll make a note of that.
We do have that potion.
I mean, I feel like at this point, Piffle's starting to embrace his werewolfness.
Oh no.
Yes.
Maybe we could. Maybe you can tame it. Like I'm about to tame a dragon, apparently.
Watch you roll a nat 20 animal handling on Were Fiffle.
Dude, watch. Can I ride you into battle?
You try.
He would still be small, and you would be medium.
But it would be funny.
It'd be like trying to ride a cat into battle.
I slowly look over to Lucian.
Viderheim, just an escalating series of animal handling checks.
All right. But with that, the shift ends. The sun eventually does begin to rise above the horizon. Camp itself, the fire is beginning to go out. It's just a few moldering coals, and your tents are slick with ice.
So, guys, pretty much gonna be werewolf in a couple days. Pretty cool,
I'd
right?
rather you didn't, but appreciate the heads up. Yeah, I guess it's getting to be about that time, huh?
Yep. So, I don't know.
This isn't necessarily bad news, right?
Magic me into not being a werewolf, but other than that, I don't have any ideas. So, I could drink that weird potion. That was supposed to buy me like a couple days, right?
Hold off on that until we're getting down to the wire. They said to take it as close to the transformation as possible.
Okay. Well, I'm sure I'll notice ahead of time.
Well, just try to remember as you're losing your humanity and embracing bloodshed that you're supposed to drink the thing that we're going to force down your throat.
Got it.
About as good a plan as we ever come up with.
I like it.
Actually, a really solid plan. Compared to
Remember,
our
Simba.
regular-
Remember who you are.
Honestly, I just feel.
Remember.
I imagine it's just going to be like trying to give your dog some medicine.
Yeah, it'll be like killing a dog. Except it's a fucking stabby halfling.
You just put the pill in his mouth and you rub the throat.
No, what we'll do is we'll get some cheese and we'll put it in cheese.
It's a good idea.
Piffle loves cheese. I'm lactose intolerant, you assholes. We've been together for over a year and a half.
He's a lichen gluten.
Actually, including the time on the boat, you've only been together like 6-7 months.
Oh, what? We barely fucking know each other. Who are these people?
We've had so many adventures in those 6-7 months.
Well, the majority of those months were spent on a boat traveling from the mainland to Viderheim.
To be fair, Kaido, you were also like in a drunken alcohol poisoning
Yes,
stupor for
true.
that campaign.
I've only known you guys for like 2 weeks at this point, man. What's your name? Graham? Is there an H in that?
What's a Pottersfield?
Pottersfield. I love pot.
Yep, that's exactly what that means.
Yeah, good.
It wasn't meant to be that pun, but it actually wasn't a half bad one.
Thank you.
For your name. For Graham's name. Alright. Well, it is morning. Does anybody wish to do anything?
Well, once we break camp.
Oh, I forgot the long rest. Let me just do that.
Oh yeah. Do we get our HP back from the long rest or just?
You refill all your HP and you get back your spell slots.
Hooray!
And you get half.
Yay.
And
Half
you
your-
get
yeah.
half your maximum hit die.
Awesome.
Oh, there,
Very
I
much
got
needed.
all my land hands is back.
Oh, all right.
Your divine sense should be back.
Yeah.
It's a little better than it was.
I don't feel like I'll ever use 5 uses of divine sense for a long rest.
Yeah, it's nice to have just in case.
Yeah, but
take a quick trip to town.
What's our next move? What are we?
We're going north to go after the spirit caller.
We are okay. That's the move. Got it. Maybe we do need some provisions before we head north. You're right about that.
I think we took care of most of that already, but I mean, it never hurts to be more cautious.
The town we were in. Can anybody remind me? The town we were in. They didn't have like. What am I talking about? We don't even have fucking money. Never mind.
I actually do have money.
You don't have money.
Yeah, I do not have money. I was gonna say maybe we should get another potion just to have, especially after the fight we've just been through. But I don't remember if the town we were in had.
They're probably slightly too zombie devastated to take stock of what they actually have left.
The town we were just in has a surplus of zombies.
Or they did. All right, well, Graham is going to suggest we go back and we look at some of those bodies that were not reanimated. And also, while we're in there, we can check on how the villagers are doing. See if they're starting to come out of their holes.
Okay.
Before we go, do you think I could fly up 60 feet just to see where the zombie congregations are happening? Hopefully to have our group kind of go around them, if possible.
Yeah, go up. You fly up, make a perception check.
Perception.
It's like whole region in zombified or something?
The town, you imagine. Yeah, Kaido, looking around, looking at the town, you see that there are no longer those large groups of zombies. Most groups are comprised of 3 to 5, you imagine. And you're probably looking at maybe 100 or less zombies from at least this immediate area you can see, as opposed to the like many hundreds, if not close to 1,000 zombies you had been seeing.
Is there, with a 14, am I able to see a route maybe we could take with the least amount of zombie resistance, or not that?
Yeah, like you definitely see, like the route you guys took is pretty clear of zombies.
Can you tell if they're still bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, or if they're starting to get kind of slow and staggery because their connection to what was powering them is gone?
From this area, no, but if you got closer, you could attempt to see.
Graham is going to suggest we do that because at this point, the odds of us dying to the scattered remains are pretty low, though we do need to, make good time.
Okay.
I head back down and relay the message to everybody and tell them, hey, maybe we should retrace the steps we took because it looks like it's the path of least resistance.
All right, that makes
sense. And if we want to
me.
get closer, then I'm down. But just remember, some of us are not great at sneaking.
All right.
So I could stay back if you guys would like and just let me know or whatever we want to do. But it doesn't look that bad. So even if we were by chance to get into an encounter, it does not look as bad as it did earlier by any means. So we could possibly have less of a hard time.
We could do a quick sweep through. Just take out anything on our way. But
just head beeline straight to.
Let's start by going by the places where we saw civilians, because that's on the way to the talkable bodies anyway.
Get some information maybe on the way. Okay.
Yeah, see if they're doing okay. See if any of them have been jumped, and then we can speak with Dad on the remains.
Okay. Yes, I'm down.
Okay. So you're gonna sneak back into town?
Yeah, we are. We're gonna sneak back into town. Yeah, I think that's the plan.
Okay. Give me a group stealth roll. Everybody just roll their stealth, and if half or more pass, then the sneak will be successful.
Okay. Oh, one was a natural 20.
All right.
+3 or.
Okay. I mean, honestly, the zombies are not the most perceptive bunch, so you are able to actually sneak by without too much trouble. Even Kaido, surprisingly, if barely.
He's actually doing his own sneak music, like dun
Dun,
dun
dun,
dun.
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 Shut the fuck up! I'm so sorry. Am I doing that out loud? I thought I was doing that in my head. Holy shit! I need to work on that.
Guys, I think there might be something wrong with me.
Every time I go into battle, I start just singing my theme song. Dude, shut the fuck up! Oh man, I thought that was only in my head. All right, nice. Successful sneak. I'll take it.
What the hell is an Asian, a kung fu, or a generation?
Yeah, I mean, passing through town, you don't. You see the occasional zombie, but you're able to pass by them without really any trouble. You find, one point, a very small group of about 4 zombies. As you're passing by, one of you give me a perception check. Graham, because it was his idea, actually. Now that you're closer, you can definitely see they're looking a little more stiff. The rain that came in last night did not do them any favors. They are
Are they
having
coated with like ice?
some of them have fallen, slipping on ice on the ground, and are unable to actually get back up and are basically stuck prone.
Kind of sliding back towards the dead end of undead, right?
They are definitely looking like whatever has been reanimating them is no longer helping.
All right. Well, that's good. This place should be about normal in a little while, and they can start cleaning up.
The ones who didn't turn into zombies.
Yeah, this was a lot.
You do find your way back to the temple. The temple still quite ruined.
Ruined.
The ice and slush that have built up is beginning to still freeze over. And you do find the entrance to the temple. You find the various clerics as well as the head cleric. Their bodies have been covered in a thin layer of ice.
Graham will brush off a little bit of the ice and then speak with Ed.
Okay. As you cast the spell, the body, bit of life gets back into it. Kind of eyes glow blue, and the head tilts towards you, Graham. It eyes you lifelessly and says, well, it waits for your questions, actually.
All right, we got 5 questions. Do you know what the person who did this to the town was after?
Good question.
Looking for Dragon Cave.
I love it when
Something
quests merge.
in there he wanted.
Where is the Dragon Cave?
Up north. Find thickest area of forest. Trees taller than tallest building.
What could he do in combat?
Magic. Used lightning.
That's right, that's his move.
Raised dead. Created gas spewing zombies.
She could know a weakness. Do you want to ask him a weakness? Do you think?
Yeah, I was about to say, was anything effective against him?
Killed quickly. Died suddenly.
So he didn't say.
You have one more question.
I got 2 more.
Afraid of woman.
The
Afraid of a
werewolf
woman.
woman. Okay,
Oh,
so if we can get her to help us out, then we can probably very quickly Uno reverse him.
You have one more question.
Let's see. What is there anything left undone that you need taken care of for you?
Delete my browser history. Quick.
Kill this man. Restore life for Rhea, who
Rhea.
Graham you'd recognize as the goddess of life and health.
Gotcha. Okay.
The blue of the eyes fades and it returns to its dead state.
Well, that's good. Now we know a little bit more about where we're going. The locals might know how to point us in the direction of that forest, or that part of the forest as well. So why don't we check on them on our way back out?
Okay. Uh, Looking around, I mean, you don't really see people. You definitely see plenty of boarded up houses and buildings. Really, the only people on the street are undead. But give me. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do something quickly. Who would notice this? Actually, it would be Otto, Lucian, Fiffle, and Graham. And actually, even Fern. All of you notice, with the exception of Kaito, you see a.
True.
You do see somebody kind of like crouching down and ducking between various barrels and boxes and heading into like a back alley trying to be sneaky.
Biffle, go after that guy. Don't kill him yet. It could be a civvy. It could be that guy's goblin buddy.
Don't kill him.
Don't
So
kill him.
I shouldn't eat his throat. I mean, kill him.
No.
I mean,
No, we'll table that for later.
why am I hungry? Okay, never mind. I'll chase him. Piffle goes and pursues.
Okay. Fiffle, give me a survival check to try and track this person, but you can do so with advantage as the smell has filled your nostrils.
Ooh, what's it smell like?
Well, mostly
Oh,
BO,
no.
but
Dracar Noir.
Got it. Survival.
well, okay.
Pair of 12s. That means I get it gets doubled.
You
Yeah,
get
exactly.
Perils of the Warp.
The scent of the man fills your nostrils, and you're able to quickly and easily track him down. Following him, you do see that it is a. Or actually, are you doing stealthy or not?
I don't want to tip him off and make him run faster, so I am being somewhat stealthy. Yes.
Give me a stealth roll. Yeah, easy peasy. Yeah, you're able to see like that. This is actually probably a teenager, 13 or 14. Greasy black hair, dirty, ragged clothing, very thin. You can sort of see that like the his shirt is hugging his ribs.
Can I try and like get around him and get the drop on him? I want to like
Yeah.
drop down in front of him and be like, "You there?"
Make an athletics check or an acrobatics check to climb the building, and then try and drop down in front of him.
'Tis I.
Well, Fiffle, you're able to very quickly jump up, climb a top of a building,
Jesus.
run, and do a little tumble in front of him to get the drop on him.
Okay. I will draw my short sword and be like, "Stop right there, you."
He puts up his fist. Hey, I was just getting some food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Who are you?
Doesn't matter. Who are you?
Also doesn't matter.
Nice. They became best friends.
Good
after that.
answer. Where are you from?
Here?
A lot of zombies around here.
Yeah. They got me mom and pa.
Are they gonna kiss?
It's the only reasonable thing to do.
Kyler, you've badly misjudged this situation.
There's a lot of sexual tension here. Am I reading this wrong?
Biffle's just gonna kind of like wave you guys over, like, "Okay, I got him. What do you want?" It's an urchin.
Graham will come over a little more peaceful like.
Got a random urchin here, Graham.
Good job. Hi.
Hi.
So, you know anything about the fellers that came through here and did all this?
No. All I know is I woke up one day and there are zombies everywhere. I holed up with my family, but some gas came in, turned my ma, dad, and brother. Guy got sick, but didn't turn.
Natural immunity.
And
How you
then
feeling?
well, not sick now. I had to get out of there, and I've been in the streets ever since.
Oh my god.
Sorry to hear that.
That's
What's
a
your
level
name?
from you too. Should I bite him?
No.
Guys, if this is the movie Outbreak, this is the monkey. We just found the monkey.
Graham asks him his name.
I'll stick with doesn't matter if it's all the same to you.
Nunya.
Can I do an insight to kind of size him up, see if he's being evasive?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I? No, wait, we don't have. No, we do have Lucian, right? Or
Do
no,
you mean
Fiffle's got
Fiffle?
the luck rerolls.
Yeah.
Huh?
Can I reroll that?
Look.
Much better.
I mean, you get a clear view that, yeah, he's being evasive because he's scared.
All right, listen, we're not gonna hurt you. We took care of the zombie threat here. The rest of them should be dying off slowly. It ought to be a little more stable around here. I'm sorry about your family.
Yeah, go ahead, give a persuasion check.
Damn it.
He's a little hesitant.
All right, Fiffle, put your swords away. It's fine.
Okay. I'll put my weapons away.
Thanks
can I get a read on how old this person is?
Yeah, you think he's probably like 13, maybe 14. Maybe like a taller 13-year-old
Gotcha.
or a shorter 14-year-old.
Grim will try to convince him that they are not here to murder him and take his jewelry.
Well, he kind of sweeps his eyes across you all. I don't got no jewelry. You got any food? I haven't found anything in a couple of days.
Yeah, I got you covered. Graham will give him a ration.
He snatches the ration from your hand and just eagerly bites into it. He seems more calm now.
Can you tell me about what you've seen and what's happened here?
Well, zombies rose from the dead and started killing everyone. And if they didn't kill you and you got the gas, then you became a zombie too.
Yeah, we're going after the guy what did it.
Well, you give him a good shank for me.
I reckon we can arrange that. You see anything of the guy or his little train coming with him? There was a woman he was keeping captive, and there was a goblin we know of.
Yeah, you mentioned the goblin. I did see a goblin with a fancy robe, and yeah, it was a guy with a fancy robe and a woman they had with them.
The industry is coming back to the village. I don't know if you can hear that.
No, the thing backing up.
Yeah.
Yep. FEMA works quick. All right. Yeah, I saw them. They were heading out of the temple.
Right. Did they have anything on them, or I know they probably killed them there to get more information about the place they're after. They're looking for a dragon's lair because there's something inside it.
Well, I don't think so. I mean, I know that the head cleric there was looking for the dragon. It hasn't bothered us any, but he's been striking villages around here. I say it's a hungry one too. But I heard stories from my grandpa. Said that it used to be a dragon way, way back before even he was born. Up north a bit from here, but that's just what the tales he's told me were.
Was it do you know if it was a green or a red?
Yeah, I think it was a green.
All right.
Can we really quickly, with a passive perception of 9, Kaido is back at the camp. He never followed the rest of the group. I'm actually looking down, eating breakfast, sharing the dream I had last night, saying, guys, and then my father left, and I think that's why I have abandonment issues. And then I look up, and nobody's there.
You're just at the fire, which is out.
Guys.
So sad.
And then now you can cut back to.
Yep.
So sad
The majority of you are focused on the kid. You don't actually notice Kaido is gone.
Maybe in the distance, guys. Hello. Anybody?
Well, if it's you done with me, I gotta get going. I gotta.
Anything you need, the town is going to need a lot of work to get put back together, and you're going to want to stay together until you get there.
Nah, I'm heading south. This place is dead. Too many bad memories.
Yeah. Listen, if you wind up looking for someplace to go and you need help, and you make it all the way to Voxfall, we're with the Crossed Blades, and you can talk to a guy at there's a place called Windsong Manor, a guy named Carter Webb. If you make it that far down, just let him know we ran into you and you had nowhere to go. And if you're looking for work, we might be able to help you out.
Well, it's a bit of a distance. I've never left this town before, but it's just south down the river, my understanding. So
Yep.
I was gonna make my way to Silsinus. I heard they were gathering some soldiers there. I was gonna maybe enlist, or at least work as a camp follower.
Well, keep an eye on that situation, because I'm a little worried about all that.
Well, I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah. Well, thanks for your help, Mister. I'll.
Likewise. You need anything else before you go?
You got any more food? Warm coats.
Graham will. Actually, I think yes. I think we have a little extra cold weather gear, do we? I guess I would know, not you.
Piffle hugs himself.
See if you can talk to the guys in the inn on your way out of here. See if they can get you set up.
The
And
dancing
for
cat?
now, Graham will cast Create Food and Water,
Okay.
and after taking whatever we need, Graham will give him the rest in like a care package to eat and bring with him to the tavern if they need food.
Huh. All right. Which tavern? The Dancing Cats, was it?
Yep, that's the one.
It actually
not-
wasn't.
That one. The one by
wasn't?
the outskirts of town.
Yeah. You tell him enough about the inn to get to give him
What
the
was the name
idea.
of the second one then?
You never actually got the name of the second one,
Oh. Well, damn.
but you give him enough of a description that he knows where to head to.
Gotcha. And be safe out there.
Well, you too. He grabs the care package, holds it to his chest tightly, and then does a little step back, and then turns and sprints down the road.
All right. Well, it's more info than we had. Shall we get on the road?
I think our good deeds are done for the day.
Yeah. He might run off with that, but honestly, he might need it. A lot of people to help, not a lot of time or resources to do it all. So, best thing we can probably do is go find the son of a bitch what did this and put him in the ground.
Yeah. Bet he's got some money too.
You all notice Kaido is not with you.
Oh.
Where's Kyle?
God damn it.
Kaido's
Graham's accent just jumps up in order of magnitude and strength.
Kaido, you notice nobody's at the camp.
Guys, is it even worth me doing a perception? What would I'd have to track them down.
They must be dead. I'm the last
An agent?
crossblade.
They just go missing for like 30 minutes. They come back. I have like mud all over my face.
You've got a volleyball with a handprint on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you okay? We've only been gone for 30 minutes. It's been days out here. I've been drinking my own urine. There's literally water right there. I'm in survival mode, all right? Don't fucking talk to me. Jesus Christ. I figure I find them. Can I track?
You do survival to
I'm
try
confused. How did you get back there if you were with us in town?
He did not notice you made a detour to talk to that teenager,
I have
and
a passive perception of 9, Otto. A passive perception of 9.
he walked away from you all like a child without its mother.
He was left
Yeah.
unsupervised.
It's not, like you put like bells on things, so you have to put air horns on things for Kaido.
Quiet kid in the McDonald's play place.
We're leaving camp. Oh, okay, got it.
Kaido, you are
Your adventuring party.
you are able to find them back in town, however, by retracing your steps.
Guys, oh my god, the adventure that I went on, It was like a whole nother session the DM and I were in earlier this week. It was a crazy adventure, but I finally found you. Oh, please. And I'm going to
Kaido,
individually...
what the hell are you talking about?
I'm going to give them all a very, like, a tight hug. Like, I've really missed them. Oh, God, I'm so glad you guys are safe. Oh, I tried to hug Aurora, but I feel like...
How does Aurora...
growls at you. Just kidding.
I've missed you least of all, but even you I've missed a bit. All right, what happened? How long was I gone for?
It's been 30 minutes.
Oh God, that long?
No,
Let's never do that again, guys. Let's never do that again, okay?
You know what? You're right, Kaido. He just like is unscrewing his flask, completely dead faced.
I take a swig of it too. God, that was really
just
wrong.
grab out of his head. He just...
Thank you so much. You're so thoughtful.
Yeah, anytime he like goes to take his own and it's empty.
All right, so what are we doing?
We're going north.
We're gonna go kill the necromancer, some bitch.
All right, I'm ready.
Do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Well, you're at the edge of town. You know you have to head north.
Yep. We have to head towards where the trees are thickest and tallest.
Mm-hmm.
We do like them thick around here.
Yes, girthy trees and length. So.
Is nobody doing phrasing anymore?
I guess we'll just start heading north, and I will try to fly up every, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes to try to see where the trees get taller.
Okay.
If there's going to be a patch of trees that start getting taller, maybe start heading that way. But my survival in nature sucks, so I'm going to have to lean more on someone else to make sure we go.
Yeah,
north.
we got some Boy Scout troops in here. We'll be okay.
I could tell you where the trees get taller, but I can't tell you where fucking north is.
All right, Kaido, after 30 minutes, you fly up, make a perception check.
Oh, I'm not really good at that either. Oh, nice.
Wow, it's the exact same. I mean, you definitely see that the forest outside of town does get heavier. The trees have definitely grown and have not been cleared out in this area. And you can see at the base of a small mountain, there are you see a lot of green coverage. You figure it's probably a day's trip north.
Okay, I will fly down, relay that to everyone. It's a day's trip north. That's where the trees get thicker and taller. Now, don't ask me where north is. On my way down, I made like one twirl, and I completely forgot which way it was.
So, we got that. Thank you. Thank you, Kaido.
All right. I missed you guys. Another round of very tight hugs. God, just never leave me again. Thank
you. Kaido, you actually point, as you did that twirl down, you actually point back south towards the town.
Okay.
You know how in older editions, every time you cast haste, you age a couple, like a rolled number of years?
Yeah.
That's like Graham every time Kaido says something.
You're gonna be in a walker by the end of this campaign.
Yeah, I'll be the next Carter Webb. It'll be like the music video for Phantom Limb.
All right.
Okay.
But you all do know you have that relayed that information by Kaido. You are in a heavily forested section, but you can definitely see that it's getting thicker and thicker as you traverse through the trees. One of you go ahead and make a survival check.
Fern, maybe?
Sure.
Okay.
I can help. I can advantage, but that's about it. I'm proficient at it, but not good at it.
Okay, I can do that.
Wow. All right. Yeah, Fern, you're able to easily find a very small... This looks like a game trail. Typically would be used by, at best, a deer. But you do see, like, what appears to be the occasional wear from a boot print. But you do see it heads a somewhat meandering path north.
Alright, well, I'll show everyone the trail and say, I guess we should head on this trail.
Okay.
Alright, let's mosey. Mosey with intent.
Heading on the trail, you are getting into some section of wood where the branches and evergreen just kind of like cover the area. They are definitely tall. They have snow covering them, and you do end up after about a few hours at a small little area that has been like the trees in the area have been cut down. Small crude cabins have been constructed. A small pig pen has been built in this area, and you just see some like pigs kind of rooting around in this pen. Here you actually do see the occasional like one or two people kind of out and about. And they look at you as you approach.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Graham offers. We're on the trail of a mass murderer, to put it bluntly.
Oh, well, no one's passed through here in a few days. Normally we deal with people out of Hornstad.
There's not going to be a lot of people coming out of Hornstad anymore. That's where he came from. That's why we're here.
Oh crap! How many people you get?
Hundreds and hundreds. The man's a practicer of necromancy. Well, we're on our way to deal with him. This is my area of expertise. I'm with the Church of Ados.
I've not heard of it, but
we protect the dead and protect the living from the dead when the dead are agitated.
I don't quite understand, but I accept your help. I mean, we just bit of pig farmers. Have the pigs come out here and rifle around forests, find mushrooms and the like, and sell them in Hornstad.
Where the woods get thickest, there's supposedly a dragon den. That's where we're.
Ha! Fucking kill that dragon too. That thing took 2 of my pigs.
That's all?
I
In a day.
People have lost their lives, but yeah, sure, no pigs.
It is his livelihood.
The damn thing came in, swooped down, grabbed me pig, fly off. 10 minutes later, it comes back, swoops down again, grabs my pig and flies. My other pig and flies off.
What a dick.
What an asshole.
Yeah.
I thought one would be enough for the thing, but no, wanted 2.
Yeah.
Kill that fucking dragon and kill the fucking necromancer guy you've been chasing.
Sounds like this means a lot to you, huh?
Well, I got 4 pigs left. I had 8. Damn dragon.
If somebody doesn't stop them, those 4 could turn to 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 0. And then what am I supposed to do?
Oh, man. I mean, someone would pay good money to make sure that dragon just doesn't do this ever again. Oh.
Ha! Yeah. Yeah, somebody probably would, but I don't got I spent it all on the pigs.
No, yeah, of course.
Has he ever come back to you more than once, or just the one time in 2 days where he hit 2 of them?
Oh, came back. Got the first 2 about a month or so ago. Then, just a couple days ago, he got me other 2. Always grabs in pairs. Annoying.
I wonder if
yeah, that's
he might be feeding 2.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 mouths. Maybe it's pregnant. Oh,
Has it got babies? Baby dragon.
Oh, I hope not. That would be that'd be bad. But
unless somebody were to tame it.
Good luck with that.
Well, he'd certainly try, but they eat a lot. He'd probably eat you out of house and home. You'd have to give it like a pig a day.
A pig a day.
Do they eat humans too?
You
Is that
say.
like viable?
Yeah, I've heard a few people gone missing. If you're a good target, they'll grab you up. That's why if you ever see a dragon shadow, or you hear the wings, you go into cover. They ain't looking for humans so much. We ain't got the fat on us. Not most of us. They'll go for pigs, sheep, cows are a good one. Might search for things like deer or elk.
What about dogs? I side-eye Aurora.
How dare you? How dare
Yeah,
you?
probably grab a dog. I don't know if I've heard of it grabbing a dog before, but
How terrible that would be.
we had a few people. I got myself a little dog, small but vicious one. He goes into his little hut and brings out a tiny tiny rat terrier-sized dog.
Oh my god, what is that thing? Kill it with fire, Lucian!
It sees you and it starts barking at you all with the most high piercing yipping sound. This here's me, hunting dog.
Graham, I think it's possessed. You need to do your thing.
Nah, they're just like that.
Oh, God.
I mean, if I didn't know better, I'd think you were possessed, Kato. So, it's probably the same.
Funny enough, my backstory says is the haunted one.
I'm not possessed, but let's. Is there anything you can tell us about which way the sumbitch winged off to?
Nah, not really. I don't, came down here looking for food. Saw his shadow, heard the wings, so I, jumped inside my hut and crouched down, make sure he didn't. Good thing he didn't care to, kill me or anything. I guess he's probably hoping I'll get more pigs.
Probably. All right. Well, thanks for your time. Let's get going.
Thank you, good sir.
Yeah, good one.
All right. Keep on heading on.
All right. Make another survival check, please.
Okay. This one normal?
Graham will help.
Yeah, so you can do it at advantage.
Okay.
All right. Wow, almost as good. Yeah, you're able to pick up another trail and are able to continue heading north. You see the occasional area that had people in there, but seems that's abandoned now. Definitely see the bones of various large animals about throughout the forest as you're also traveling. And curious enough, you're also seeing what looks to be some old structures. And when I say old, I mean very old.
They look like Arwellen old?
Make a history check.
I shall.
No, actually, this appears to be even older, and not only that, it does not appear to be Arwellen architectural style. This is an architectural style you would match to probably the Elven kingdoms.
Interesting. This is
the what
this is
kingdoms?
Elven,
I missed that one. Elven?
Yeah.
Elven.
Oh, jeez.
The knowledge you know about them is very limited. You know that they disappeared about 1,000 years before Arwell put foot onto Viderheim itself. And the occasional ruin is found here or there, but for the most part, it's been swallowed up by nature.
Okay.
Let's check this place out real quick. How long have we been on the road?
Now, you've been on the road probably a good 4 hours at this point.
Okay, so we still have some time ahead of us.
Yep.
Good to know.
There might be powerful, ancient, elven, anti-dragon artifacts here. Probably not, though.
Yeah, never hurts to look. So let's do a quick squint through it. Be mindful. Could be traps. Could be a lot of stuff, really.
Okay. Do an investigation check, please.
I will do an investigation check. Is anybody helping?
Oh, okay.
I'll help.
I'm proficient at it. I could help. I'm +6 at it.
Okay.
You?
Looking around, the majority of this structure you see appears to be a wall. Looks like it might have been probably a small border wall, as it is short, it is stout, and which has allowed it to actually survive. It does look like, as you investigate forward, that there is a bit of stone underneath it that formed some sort of a floor. You can see what appears to be colored stones were arranged to form a pattern. See various small pieces of wall that had once been around this area as well. Do you think it might have been either a storehouse or possibly a home?
Started a fight under my feet.
Oh no! Are you
Like
okay?
literally under my feet. Never seen that before.
Are you okay? They didn't scratch you? I will take that as a no. All right. Yeah, you suspect this to be a house, or maybe it was a storehouse of some kind.
I wonder if there's anything under the floor.
You certainly take a look.
Can I like tap on the floor and see if I hear any like hollowness?
Yeah, make an investigation check. Actually, yes, you do.
Neat. Hey, Graham, I think there's something under here. Who's got something big and heavy we can smash this floor open with?
I'll step up with a greatsword.
Can we tell where the like entrance
This is good smashes,
might
man.
have been?
What was that, Otto?
Can we tell where it might have opened up naturally instead of trying to smash it?
Look at this guy trying to pursue.
He says that right mid swing, and I stop. I didn't even think of that. I was just going to smash it.
Make another investigation check to look around to see if you can find the opening.
Anybody helping me?
I'll help him. I'm proficient.
I'm not. I just got lucky by this one.
All right. Otto, yeah, looking around, you do see that there was a small covering. It is a stone covering that has been covered with dirt and vegetable matter and a bit of snow. But you, brushing that off, you're able to lift up the stone. It's actually not very thick or very heavy. Probably does weigh about a good 50 pounds, though. But you're able to lift it up, and there is a dark staircase heading down.
I'm glad we found it, but you could see just a hint of disappointment that I didn't get to smash something into pieces. But I'm trying to hide it best as I can.
You can smash that necromancer to pieces.
Ha, nice. Kaido perks back up.
Wanna go down then? I can leave.
Hell yeah!
All right, I'll take point, I guess, since I got night vision goggles.
I'm right behind Otto.
This looks like Treasure Central.
Heading down, underground, you find yourself in a small basement. The walls are stone without exposure to the elements. They have not been as worn down, but roots and various plant matter have been able to like get into the crevice. The stones themselves have been fit together very securely to the point where it's very difficult to see where there was any actual cutting to make the actual blocks. But some of the roots have found themselves in between. You do find more colored stones have been arranged to form patterns and various pieces of art down below. The actual basement itself give me
patterns are how they gave directions to hidden treasure.
Alright. Now that you're down below, you can attempt to look for anything in the basement itself.
Attempt what?
To look for anything in the basement.
Look for treasure.
Yeah, I'll investigate, I guess.
Okay.
I'll help him out.
Okay.
You guys investigate with advantage. I'll just do that. Wait, I can do that. Ah!
Well, very good. Fiffle and Otto working together. You do scour the basement. There's not really a lot down here. You see what once was a stone desk that is been emptied out. You do find old stone chests that have been cleared out. It looks like anything that had been worth anything in this basement has been picked clean. And funny enough, you notice on various doors or along the opening, like the actual like latches to the chests that have been flung open, or like the actual drawers to the desk you found, you notice claw marks.
Claw marks.
What kind of claw marks? Can we tell what kind of
Done
animal?
this.
Yeah, make a nature check.
Somebody want to help me here?
I can help.
I can't.
I don't know anything about nature.
Okay.
I can help work.
Okay.
Definitely draconic in nature.
Billy.
Knowing that, is there anything else in the room that gives draconic hints?
Not that you can see.
Scrawled on the wall was number one dragon was here.
The moon rules #1.
Yes. Exactly. What a key.
Also, hello.
For draconic good time, please call.
You don't really see anything. It looks like whatever was in this basement has been picked clean of anything valuable. The actual anything that wasn't valuable has long rotted away.
Can I tell how old those claw marks are?
You put it back about a. You're having a hard time determining the actual age of the claw marks. Definitely not fresh. They are probably at least 100 years, probably more than that, but you can only maybe guess 100 years.
Well, I guess when we find this dragon, he'll have some cool elf stuff once we kill his ass.
Yeah.
But what if there's a sub basement? Piffle starts tapping around on the floor.
Fiffle, make an investigation check.
I'll assist you.
Imagine, dude.
Because I haven't checked out the basement. I just heard we found one.
You're assisted. You could do it one more time.
I can do it one more time.
Fiffle, you tap around. You do not notice a sub basement.
Ah,
bummer.
That would have been cool.
What about walls?
Go ahead, tap walls with investigation check.
Anybody want to help me here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kaido, do you have detect magic up?
Oh shit!
You got a
You're kinda
27.
fucking smart.
All right. Otto, I mean, you do find what looks to be a door within the various stone. Pushing it open, it does. Well, give me an athletics check to try and push it open.
I'll help him out with this one.
Athletics?
Mhm.
All right. Advantage.
It's not really it's a little choked up with various roots, but you are able to push it open. It looks like if it didn't have those on there, it probably would open very quickly and easily. Pushing the door open, you do see a long, or what you would assume to be a long hallway, because it has partially collapsed, and you just see dirt and rubble kind of filling it.
I'd like to get detect magic up and going.
Okay.
Just to have. For the
Using
next
your
10 minutes.
detect magic, you do not notice anything in this area.
Okay. All right. I'll just have it up for 10 minutes as we.
I feel we should spend 3 weeks in this room. Just FYI.
What'd you say?
We need to spend 3 weeks real life time in this room.
Let's do it. I'm down. I mean, we have a hallway in front of us, but it's been collapsed.
It's an escape room.
Does anybody have a way to move this dirt, or no?
Piffle studies the dirt closely. No.
I have nothing to help. Does anybody have any move earth capabilities or 9?
Explosive spells.
Or explosive spells? Yeah, that's not in my.
Why don't we be
Fireball.
careful with explosive spells inside of an ancient elven ruin?
Yeah.
Graham will take a quick squint around and see if there's anything further he can see.
Yeah.
Well, never mind.
Well, this would be a perception check. So Graham, go ahead, roll perception.
That's better.
Graham, you do actually see there's a small corner that's opened up in this hallway, and you see down there just a slight bit of reflection from your candle or sword, depending what you're holding, that is reflecting the light back to you.
Mirror?
Graham will cautiously approach the glint.
It's a little. You'd have to kind of push through the dirt, as this is just a very slight opening in it.
There's something back here. Did we do a search for traps or anything?
You did not.
I have detect magical traps. I got covered for the most
Biffle,
part.
give me a quick hand here searching for any kind of traps before I dig out whatever's in there.
So I'll help you, but I'm bad at finding things. Good at disarming things, but bad at finding them.
Gotcha. Perception again for that?
Investigation for traps.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can I roll with advantage because I'm getting help?
Yeah.
Like on D4.
Yeah, you can do the D4.
Yeah, actually, that would be good. So 20 plus. Nice,
24. You do not notice any traps.
All right, I think we're clear. So Graham will begin working through the dirt.
Suddenly, face spiders.
That would be fucking awesome.
Okay. We're digging your way through the dirt. Give me an athletics roll to just kind of dig it out. All right, nice.
Unless I'm getting help, it would.
Yeah, I would have helped you.
Okay. It doesn't take long, but you're able to dig out whatever this was in the dirt. Pulling it out. Yeah, it takes you maybe like 5 minutes to pull it out. It's basically like a small almond-shaped or maybe teardrop-shaped crystal. Fits easily in your hand. Kaido, you could actually tell this is magic. This is a magical item.
Wooey, 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 wooey. I do the alarm, the magic alarm that we all have talked about previously.
Right.
You can tell it's magic. Arcana check it.
You can determine its school of magic if you'd like.
I would like.
I can
Evocation.
It's what? Evocation?
Yeah.
I believe it goes away now, right? Detect magic?
No, it's just up to 10 minutes. If you use your action you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object that bears magic, and you can learn its school of magic if any.
Oh, I
doesn't mention it
away after you did that. Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Have we seen anything in our studies of random stuff that fits this description of this item?
Yeah, I got Arcana. I'm pretty good at Arcana.
If you want to make an Arcana check, you can go ahead.
I will assist him.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't see anything yet. 19.
Oh, I thought one of those was a fucking 1. Okay, got it.
All right. Well, you haven't really seen anything like this before. It's definitely old. It's having been exposed to the light, and you touching it, it does feel warm. It gives off a slight glow of itself. Before it, small crack appears in it, and it shatters in your hand.
Whose hand was it in?
Mine.
Fortunately, Kaido, you do not get any glass slivers in your hand, as it breaks like safety glass might.
Alright, I relay what just happened. I mean, actually, I don't need to. Everybody just saw that happen.
The slight light that was glowing from it, you can see that through the shattered glass, the light pulses once and disappears.
Okay, waste of time. Let's go.
You broke it, Kaido.
Well.
Can I make a history to know if there's any like elven magical shit contemporaneous to these ruins that acts like that? Like what that might have been?
Yeah, give me a history check. Okay. It probably, you would guess, is some measure of a warning beacon or something to that effect.
I think that was some kind of warning device, so if there's anything left on the other end of that, they'll know we're here.
Oh, you mean like the stuff the dragon took?
Let's get to defensible positions in case the dragon comes knocking.
I mean, you also know that the Elven Kingdoms fell about 3,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, essentially, whoever it was warning might be dead.
Oh, they're definitely dead. My concern is that our dragon pal might have took the other end of it. And now the other end of it's going bloop, bloop, bloop.
That was kind of what I was thinking.
Shit.
But, I mean, we can't confirm or deny it until a dragon hits us. Maybe we should leave. What do you think?
Yeah, we should
at least get to someplace more defensible than a pit to get burned to death inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
Yep, agreed.
All right.
We shuffle away.
All right. Well, you're able to easily leave the structure without any real trouble, and are able to find yourself back on the surface. probably spent like an hour down below searching and examining. It's be about 3 p.m. at this point.
Do we know roughly how much ground we've covered towards the thick forest?
You have covered probably a good half the distance from what Kaido has relayed to you.
Okay. Well, we probably don't want to shack up here now that we've set off an alarm here.
Mm-hmm.
So let's move out a ways, maybe cover our tracks on our way out, set some false ones going the other way or something.
Ooh, yeah, false tracks. Good idea.
How far does the spell alarm work? If Lucian was to put one here to see if maybe somebody does come here to check up on, how far away would that work, Lucian? Your alarm.
Like
spell?
to give us the signal?
Yeah. Like how far can we be away from the source, and you still hear that ring?
I think it's just hold on a second. Let me look into that.
Because we could put another alarm here before we leave, and we at least know that somebody came to check. Range is 30 feet.
That I can cast it.
Okay.
60 feet is the range at which you'd still hear it. I think.
Within mile. 1 mile.
Oh, it says that? Oh, okay.
Yep,
Well,
a mental alarm alerts you with a ping in your mind if you're within 1 mile of the warded area.
Not worth.
Well, we could get a mile away and set up camp there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we needing to camp though? Didn't we just long rest?
Yes and no. We're about halfway there, and because we're so far north and it's winter, nightfall comes really early. So we've probably only got like 2 more hours of sunlight left, right, Ian?
Mm-hmm.
So we probably don't want to make a night attack. I mean, maybe we do, but I feel like we would be more disadvantaged than the dragon would be.
I would think so. I can't help in a night attack.
If nothing else, let's continue on right now. Cover our tracks.
Do you want me to set the alarm? Or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why not?
We'll set the alarm. Quick ritual.
Okay.
I don't want to go to bed.
You set up the alarm. And you have placed it, I'm assuming, on the entrance to this house? Or former home? To the basement? Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense.
Alright, so you've placed it on the entrance to the basement.
This was also the only entrance that we found?
The only entrance to the basement. The house itself, or whatever remains of it, is mostly crumbled down. You simply see the few slight remnants of a wall and the floor itself.
Okay, it was just the one structure that we found in the middle of nowhere. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. As you begin to head further north, please go ahead and give me another survival check.
I will assist.
Okay. Heading further north, you are in heavier and heavier sections of forest. And having actually found that previous house, you're able to pick up on areas where you do see more information, like more ruins of the actual elven kingdoms in this area. This looks like what possibly was at one point maybe a population center.
All right.
Most of it has been reclaimed by nature. But you do find the occasional structure that has withheld the test of time. You can definitely determine from the few pieces you're seeing that they were very well constructed and crafted, especially to hold up for 3,000 years. And you're actually able to find yourself what looks to be another ruined building, or once was a building. You can find the floor, also with very colorful stones inlaid in it to form a kind of mosaic on the ground. Mostly just this one covered in dirt, so it's difficult to see what it is precisely, but it looks somewhat similar in style to the previous building you had visited.
Any writings that can be identified?
Does anybody speak Elven?
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. Anybody who can speak
Hey, me
Elven,
too.
go ahead and do this with disadvantage, as this is Old Elven.
What are we rolling?
This would be a history check.
History.
Or perception, actually, I would say perception. As you're just
Perception
attempting to
check at
find the.
disadvantage?
Yep.
A disadvantage? Okay.
As you have to basically go over the test of time. Okay.
Would Graham be able to help, not with actually translating it, but like finding it and?
You would have a
21. I think we're good.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Well, most of you can't find much as it is covered by dirt, but Fern is actually able to uncover a small amount of dirt and is able to find some writing. Some of the stone has been inlaid to actually produce visible words along the ground. Fern, you would recognize this. Doesn't really make a lot of sense to you, but it reads Venerable Light.
Okay, so I'll tell everyone.
Venerable Light. Do I recognize that from Redneck Seminary School?
This wouldn't be necessarily religion. Make a history check.
I can make a history check.
Venerable Light, this is my side quest. What's up? What do you got?
No, not really. It's a little vague. You don't really
Nothing
remember
I've
it
heard of.
attaching to the Elven Kingdom specifically.
Something Venerable Light. I got nothing.
All right. Upon hearing that, Lucian is gonna cast Comprehend Languages and start searching on his own for any kind of possible clues further.
Sure. Lucian, give me an investigation check as
Nice
you search
system.
for clues. Comprehend language, not cantrip?
Yeah, I put in my cantrip section. I was just
Oh, okay. No worries.
I never switched it over.
Can I assist him in his investigation?
Yeah, you can. Okay. You could roll again to see if you get a better score, but.
Oh, I clicked advantage there. I don't know what happened. All right, let's unclick that.
Well, sometimes the code and the things
Phased
get a little
out.
wonky.
Yeah.
Phased out with the spiders.
Oh, wow, you did. Okay. Brushing off the dirt from the ground here, you're able to determine it says Venerable Light, and then it makes reference to various people who had lived in this area. It looks more like a list of names than anything.
Cemetery or something?
Okay, I will definitely copy down all of those names.
Okay. No name you recognize. Definitely appears to be like Elven names. You do eventually get to a point where it just mentions at the bottom esteemed members or something to that effect.
Okay. All right. Well, my first real clue. This is these are the people that took my family from me.
Oh shit.
Your family got tied up in something with ancient elves? God damn.
Don't know, but I can't let this go. I can't let this go. I have to find these names, these histories.
I see.
You're on a quest.
How positive are you? Like, know these
Not,
names?
not very positive, actually. All I have is the initials VL, and then a connection to Venerable Light, and now these names. And maybe makes sense. I chased down a wizard once, but I wasn't able to catch him. He would have needed very advanced magic, maybe elvish magic, to be able to escape.
Oh shit.
Interesting. Well, we'll be here to help you out with it.
All right.
Right, I'm going with Lucian. I'll see you guys. We're splitting the party. Is that what's going?
Are you retiring your character for a few weeks?
I don't want you to go. What? What'd you say? Oh, me?
You never split up the D&D party.
I have a second character, but you know.
No.
This is Baito Noah.
Yeah, all his stat scores are reversed. He's actually quite perceptive.
He's very wise, not strong at
He
all.
loves animals.
Loves
love him.
animals. Loves cramped spaces.
Doesn't
actually
have flying
prefers
boots. He actually
cramped
has
spaces.
sinking boots.
Everybody's gonna love him, and then he's gonna die, and then Kaido comes back, and everyone's,
Everyone's
no,
just like,
bring
"Aw."
him back.
Can we get
No,
his
no.
brother back?
Don't worry. In my own time, I will follow up on this.
It's gonna be fun.
Are you
Alright,
sure you don't want
well-
Kaido?
It's what?
No, it's like to Lucian. Are you sure you don't want him?
No.
I can help.
No.
I can help.
Let's go. Let's go take down this dragon. This is very important. Meanwhile, he plans to escape into the night and sleep.
Okay.
Cool.
But you were able to find this information. I imagine you just jot down these names.
Yeah.
Okay. From there, give me one more survival check. You are definitely thick in the forest now. You can see lots and lots of trees.
Graham will assist.
Okay. All right. Well, it didn't take, it doesn't take too much effort, but you are able to eventually find some very tall trees. They travel up probably a good 200-300 feet. And as you're approaching this area, you notice that these trees are forming, they're growing very thick together. Some of the trunks are actually touching. They're actually so compact and densely pressed together. It's almost like a wall of wood in this area.
Interesting. Do they look like they've been shaped that way?
Give me an Arcana check. Somebody. All right, Graham. Yeah, definitely formed by magic. Trees wouldn't act in this way naturally.
These are magical trees. Magical thick trees.
Or at least the trees were magics to get them like this.
Time to start the world's biggest forest fire.
Please don't
magic
say
fire.
that out loud to these
I mean-
people.
Lucian's like, I'm not going on my spiritual quest. I'm
They're my
rich.
fucking
Never mind.
kids.
I'm down.
Fire! I'm here. This is what I'm here for.
Hang on. Controlled fire.
I like it.
No, you don't, because you couldn't control anything.
I can control.
Show me one time you've controlled something.
I put one person to sleep once this whole campaign.
You can't even prove it.
I can. It's one of the YouTube videos that Ian put out.
What the hell's a YouTube?
Who's
Wait,
Ian?
was it
Oop,
was the
Kaido's
person
nose
you put
starts
to sleep a
bleeding.
horse?
What is that?
Was the person you put to sleep a horse?
Oh, everyone's giving me flack today, huh? Everybody's gonna give me fucking flack. Okay, got it. Awesome.
Maybe Baito will be a better party member to you guys.
Actually, Fern, can you give me a nature check?
It's just Kaido with a really bad mustache.
Fern, you'd actually recognize these as ironwalled trees, the same kind that grows south of Kirog. The very thick hardwood.
Nice.
Ooh, boy. Now, where's Kirog? I'm trying to find it.
Kirog is right here.
Okay, I see it.
Oh, isn't that where? Yeah, we were there before. Fuck that place.
Really? Oh, wait, yeah, that's where you had a lot of mishaps.
I mean, what town have we not had a mishap in at this point?
I
Actually,
mean-
that Zombie Town is the only one.
I mean, we haven't had a lot of mishaps in multiple towns. I can't speak for
We
our
haven't
more,
been to everywhere on the map yet.
I can't speak for our more nefarious individuals.
Hey, I went on a drinking binge for 6 months and came back, and you guys apparently blew up a fucking goddamn building. All right? I don't want this a high fucking pedestal talk from you, Otto. Like you're fucking some saint. We need to go to hell to save your wife. Never forget that.
How's your Oh God, how's your illegitimate business gains?
My illegitimate what?
Business ventures.
Oh, fucking terrible. But it's all right. That chapter with Piffle is not over yet.
It's still being written.
It's still, yeah, it's still being written. Until I make some fucking money, it'll still be written.
So, do the trees being that type of tree mean anything to me or anyone?
Be difficult to cut them down.
Well,
they're also worth a lot if you do cut them down.
When we start a logging
I need you
operation,
to
just retire
float
from
these
adventuring.
logs down the river. Like you did.
Oh,
Actually, I don't think any of us know about that. I'm not sure.
I know how to smuggle logs, that's for sure. So I can help.
What do you mean you know how to smuggle logs?
You're also like 2 or 3 days travel from the river.
Yeah, this would be more like a give a tip to those loggers that we helped out with the crazy ass dryads before, and or use as cover when the dragon raises everything trying to get to us.
Does there appear to be any way around these?
Make an investigation check.
Who wants to assist?
I will.
I don't think I can investigation.
Well, let's find out.
Oh no, I can. Yes, I can.
All right, let's find out.
All right.
Nice.
You looking around the edge, checking the border here. You do find a few gaps that you think a person would be able to slip through. That heads deeper into this section of trees here.
Do you want to try?
Yeah.
Unless we can dispel magic these trees, I don't think that's possible.
I think they're already shaped, so yeah, let's try to get a shimmy through.
Let's do it.
Like, see what's on the other side first.
Maybe have one of the small size party members go ahead.
Okay.
I hear dragons love dogs. Side eye Aurora again.
Piffle's already like sneaking through the gap.
Okay. Right. Fiffle, are you sneaking? Okay, perfect. So you sneak through. As a smaller humanoid, it's definitely easier to slip through here. But passing through, you definitely realize that people going through would, at best, you could form a single file line. And as you're pushing through, roots and thorns are kind of grabbing onto you. And various puddles, like kind of weird wet puddles, are formed on the ground here.
Uh-oh.
Not necessarily a bad sign, right?
Guys, the plants are trying to grab me, I think. I think this is magic.
Oh, hell. All right, get back out of there. Let's take a gander.
Do we burn it down?
Nah.
Oh.
I'll try and extricate myself.
Yeah, you can get out of there without any issue. They didn't like come alive and grab you, but they definitely were like grasping as you passed by.
Better than a groper.
Able to grab onto like your limbs as you go through. The thorns definitely cut in and grab onto your clothing, especially the thick winter clothing.
So, like, what degree of danger am I in from these plants here?
You're not really sure.
I go a little further.
Okay. As you put your foot into one of the puddles, can you do me a favor and make me a Constitution save?
No!
I knew it was gonna be.
Yes.
Fiffle, you're fine, but you can feel your foot go numb and you pull your boot out, and you just see like this kind of thick, sticky liquid drip off of your boot back into the puddle. Looking at the puddle, it looks poisonous.
Yeah. Also, magic poison puddles.
Ah, hell.
I call back. Can I get around the puzzles? The puddles.
Yeah. Give me an acrobatics check to try and like avoid it by like shimmying along the edge. You're able to shimmy along the edge of the puddle.
Shimmying is one of my specialties.
I have been known to shim.
As you travel, you probably have gone about 30 feet into a kind of winding, twisting path of trees that block your sight of the actual forest you just like left your friends at, and the air is thick with the smell of nature. You can just get the breaths of like the earth and various like pine needles, and just it feels like a spring almost, as that fills your air, especially with your more pronounced sense of smell at this moment.
Interesting.
Smells like freedom.
Smells like plot in here.
It smells like plot.
Smells good to Piffle. He keeps going.
Fiffle.
Seems like a good place to go. It's warm. It's safe.
Safe? I don't know.
Smells like a happy springtime day.
Fiffle, as you push forward, you eventually are able to pass through this kind of twisting area and out into an open grove. You notice that it's warm here. It's warm, like almost like a spring or a summer, and you're really hot underneath your winter clothing. You can see a stream kind of twisting down and running from this large, tall tree, and a kind of bubbling pool. You can see steam rising off of it. It looks to be some measure of a hot spring.
Ooh.
Do I see anybody here?
No, but what you do see is... You find yourself at the south of this. Among here, you also do see more ruins of the old elven kingdoms.
Hey.
As well as
I
plenty...
call back into the passageway. Come on down here, guys. It's great.
Oh no.
Totally safe.
All right. I guess I'm just gonna have to do one of these real quick. Hold on.
I'm not convinced, but I think we have no choice.
Starts to doff his winter clothes and bathe his feet in the stream.
The stream is pleasant, warm, very nice. The trees in this area seem to like be holding in the warmth that is coming from this hot spring, and making just a small section of kind of late spring, early summer in this little area.
Interesting.
Yeah, it seems like some elf stuff to me. Piffle kicks back and lights a pipe.
As this is happening, though, you hear a noise.
Oh boy.
At the edge of your, just a little bit. Fiffle, you'd probably hear it a little bit easier, but you just hear the kind of leather. As above, you see this shape in the sky, and below you see the shadow of a dragon.
Oh no.
Boy.
And you see a green dragon
no.
circling up above you. It lands at the pool. And this dragon is larger than a horse. It's unfurled its wings, its claws digging into the wooden structure. It looks to you. Brother, we have guests.
Oh, we're not ready.
Out of the cave comes a second dragon.
A second dragon?
That explains the pigs.
Ian, you can just say you want to fucking end the campaign. Oh my god!
And
Okay, I call back towards the party. So, small correction.
oh, they've already joined you at this point.
Okay, all right.
And we will pick it up next week.